Capricorn, this is your love reading for October for 2016, and I am Trudy with Virtual Tarot. I wanted to let you know that, quiet little shuffle, today is the 21st of September, and I have purposely waited to read for you until we are almost one day away from Mercury being out of retrograde, which is going to make for a really exciting reading. I feel as if there will be a lot of momentum moving forward for all of our signs this month. And so, if you are a Capricorn, rising, sun, or moon, please watch this video. You can find out what your rising and your moon signs are by clicking the Astro Danced link below. It is particularly important for you to understand your moon sign because that represents your relationship house, as does your Venus. And so please pay particular attention to those signs, and you will find, I believe, resonance here with this reading. So with no further ado, I have already shuffled, and what do we have for you? First card coming up for you is the King of Swords. That is a very interesting card to come up for Capricorn. Again, you are an earth sign. And so in relationship, this tells me that if you are a male watching this video, and we have plenty of males who are interested in their love lives, this tells us that Spirit's saying you will be the thought leader within relationship. In fact, you will be the leader. You will be very precise in defining any relationship boundaries moving forward. Also, you will be the thought leader. You may actually motivate your partner by allowing them to see you in a different light. Now, if you are a female Capricorn looking for love, this would be, again, an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Now, Capricorn is very strategic, and you are ruled by honor, and you also highly value respect, tied very much to your lower chakra. You are able to ground yourself. This is a male who would lead you in a new direction. That is what I'm hearing. And if you are looking for love, this could be a very nice compliment to who you are. Again, we speak to all of our signs in that you may have Capricorn in your relationship house. And if you do, that is a very beautiful sign to have as a moon or in your house of Venus. Very nice sign, very grounded sign. So this could be a situation for you that enables you to take that rooted sense of who you are, where you are, your capacity to network and grow in a real way. This energy, and it could be a female as well, this energy allows you to think in a way that is you are in a leadership role in terms of the way you will think of relationship. And again, this could be you, or this could be the person in your life if you are in a solid relationship and you are already coupled. This could mean that you are actually seeing your partner in a new light, or they are seeing you in a more thought-driven way. Now, whatever that means to any of you, it seems as if this is the month to create logical thought construct around relationship. It can also point to contract, and I'm going to stay on this for a little bit because often when we see the King of Swords, initially we will say that this king points to the fact that you may be dealing with the law or You might need to sign documents. You may need legal counsel. This king is in the upright, and so if you are going into any sort of binding legal agreement, and that as well can speak to marriage, this is a very good sign. If you've been a little concerned about entering into a legal situation with the person who you love, and I'm actually hearing prenups and protecting your finances, protecting what you've already grown and created and invested in. And we could be talking about IRAs, we could be talking about 401ks, we could be talking about bank accounts, real estate, anything that has to do with growing your financial safety net. That's what I'm hearing. And so if there has been a question of partnership within that safety net, this is actually a good sign. This tells us that there should be a clear boundary drawn and all will be in agreement. And that's just what I'm hearing. If that's coming up for you, all will be well. Okay, and what do we have? The next card for you, Capricorn. Interesting reading. We have the Strength card, and it is in the challenge position. And this has to do, when I see this card, I think of strength of character, which is basically who you are. Very nice card. You're able to mediate this month and hold your tongue in sticky situations. That's what I'm hearing. Also, you're able to create a sort of a magic act. You're a bit of a magician when it comes to meetings and meetings within relationship, or meetings, general meetings that may have to do with your career. And so you're going to be able to walk into a room and calm whatever energies you're feeling. So you're sort of the great equalizer this month. And also within relationship, you're very calm. You're able to work through any issues. You're able to think clearly. You're able to help your partner create boundaries. Perhaps the partner is looking for someone to help them create these boundaries, and you're going to be instrumental in that. Moving forward, October is going to be really fantastic for our Capricorns. It seems as if you're able to, and again, with Mercury coming out of retrograde, you're able to move past a lot of the hurdles that you've been maybe overthinking a little bit within relationship, and you're just sort of smoothing out the highway. And so if you're with someone who's in a little bit of a quandary as to direction or what they're up to, you're going to be able to smooth that out and actually stroke your partner or your love interest and get that person to feel a lot better about the road ahead. I'm hearing that loud and clear. Wow, impressive. Okay, what do we have? We have, and it is reversed, it's the 7. It's better in reverse, the 7 of Swords. And so again, this goes along with everything that we've been speaking to so far, that Strength card in the challenge position, again, telling us that you're able to see past the insecurities that perhaps you had previously in, let's say, June, July, August. You're able to step past all of that negative thinking and turn it around. And this is a great way to move into the fall. It couldn't be any better. Now, this card speaks to Stockholm Syndrome, and so you may have experienced some of that in this during the summer months. You might have felt as if you're a little pent up, a little held back. You might have found yourself resolving issues one by one by one, negative issues that came forward for you, one by one by one. Excuse me. And the reason I say that is that we've got 8 swords here that are stuck in the ground, one after another, and we've got a woman who is blindfolded, and she thinks that she is in a prison, but the prison is self-imposed, and it is all mental thought constructs that have been laid down over a series, and sometimes it can be years even. And so for you, these swords have been pulled out one by one by one, and you are now free to move forward and to create a new life, basically, is what I'm hearing. You may look different, you may walk different, people may feel energy coming from you that is completely different. They may comment on your physical presence. You may lose weight. I see all of these things happening for Capricorn. It's a really exciting month because now you're able to move forward and past this self-imposed prison. And there has been quite a lot of energy and effort on your part that has gone along with this. And I'm just going to say that this is like high compliment by spirit. You're becoming stronger, clearer. I'm hearing this is your year moving into the fall. You're going to be a force to be reckoned with. And that's all wonderful. When it comes to love, you may attract a different type of person than you had attracted previously. You're just going to wow the masses. Couldn't be any better. Oh my gosh. I'm going to draw this card one more time. There you go. Okay, Spirit says, let's talk about this one more time. Again, another compliment. And you can see the card. Another compliment by Spirit. That's not an easy thing to do. It's sort of a Houdini act that you've been able to pull off, okay? And that's what I'm hearing. Good for you, Capricorn. And your birthday's coming up, and so what could be better? All right, and then we have the Hierophant, the Hierophant, the Hierophant. You say tomato, I say tomato. And it is the think out of the box card because it is coming up this way this month, and it couldn't be any better. Now, if we are speaking to relationship, we are not quite ready to tie the knot. Let's just say that. If we are seeking, and we had that King of Swords come right out of the deck, right up front, speaking to contract law and that type of thing. And so if you're looking for a legally binding relationship and you want to actually make that public, make it legal, tie a bow around it, there may be a bit of a delay. And I do see that Capricorn is thinking about that and how does it work. And I'm ready for that. I see some of that for some of you. Now, for others, I can see that maybe your thought, and I keep saying thought construct, but the way you think about your life and the people who surround you has shifted so much, or will shift in October, to the point that you might question some of these traditional values that have been placed upon you, specifically religion. How do you feel about the traditional religion that maybe you've grown up with? That could be one thought, or perhaps you are even, I'm hearing, thinking about re-engaging with your traditional values, because it kind of feels like this card is turning around a few times for you. The card itself represents orthodoxy, what is acceptable to the people in your circle. It can represent government. It can represent getting, well, in the reverse, getting around the rules of society. But it seems as if you've been sort of flipping that around and in your mind, and maybe evaluating what works for you. Do you want to go traditional, or do you want to be a little bit bohemian? And there's a bit of a flip-flop there. Now, in terms of relationship, you could go either way. And so if you are looking to create a relationship that moves into the future with documentation attached to it, you might do that in a way that is a bit unorthodox. And maybe instead of actually marriage, perhaps you decide to create an agreement between the two of you that feels equally good, but isn't a traditional marriage relationship, at least not going into the fall. Now, marriage for some of you is in the back of your mind, and you've put it on the table. And so the person who you have put that offer in front of perhaps is not ready. Now, for those of you who are looking for love, which is always an exciting place to be, backing up to that King of Swords, he is the king of technology. He's the king of, you cast the net wide and far, and you logically choose who it is that you would like to bring into your circle. And so online dating is definitely on the table for some of you. Again, this is aggressive male energy, and so you're out there and looking for love. For you, it is a data search almost at this point, and so you may be attached to profile data, looking for bullet points that match your highest and best values, which is great. The end of the month, we're definitely seeing some movement in the direction of creating relationship and finding people around you who are also looking for the next evolution or step within relationship. The last thing that I want to say to our Capricorns, because you're getting a really great reading, is that if you are looking for love, you may find someone who has been married in the past and has pulled back a bit, and there's quite a bit of attraction between the two of you. You've done a lot of work already, and you're able to attract a sign that is different perhaps than what you've attracted before. And because of that Strength card, and that relates to Leo, I feel as if there may be a fire sign that you are, and it may be in their chart, a little fiery, a little impulsive, and that could be Sag, Aries, or Leo. And if this makes any sense, this is just for some of you, but I feel as if you may have someone who's a bit sporty. That's a good thing. They're a little impulsive, a little hard to contain, a little different than maybe what you're used to, and that could be coming up for you. They may have been married in the past, and you might find yourself stroking this individual and sort of calming them down. And I see that it could be for you a great relationship. You learn much from this relationship, and this person is very attractive to you, and you're actually willing to put forth the energy and effort to soothe them, to lead them, to help them become come along with you. They will come along with you. And so what a nice love relationship reading. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, and also if you are joining the Psychic Network and click the link below, you can go to the website, click on register, and become a reader for donation only on the site. I do want to mention, now it's donation only, and please include your contact information so that the people who would like a donation only reading, and please get one, by the way, can contact you. We've got this register, it's coming along website where you can register. However, at this point, it's on you to include your contact information and make sure that people can get in touch with you. So I thank everybody who's done it so far. We've got 5 amateur readers on the site. If you're one of them, please go there and make sure you've got some type of contact information, be it an email, be it your Facebook page, be it your YouTube video page. This is how we're doing it right now. And with that said, I want to wish everybody a super duper October. Happy birthday, Virgo. Happy birthday, Libra. And namaste.